Mac, I know these foreign trips, coaches get experimental in lineups. Just how experimental you expect to get?
We'll experiment a lot, and I'm not going to play some of our more veteran guys all that much. So we'll have a lot of different lineups out there. I mean, really, to me, the value in the trip is the practices that we had. Whether we win or lose the games and how we play doesn't make a whole lot of difference to me. Now it becomes a team bonding that goes with a trip like this that takes priority over winning and losing right now.
Guys, how much of the structural stuff do they grasp at this point yet?
Depends on the day.
Yeah.
It's been. I think they know the positive is they now know the terminology. So when we get back to it in end of September, it'll be much easier for them. I think they have an understanding of the positioning. They have an understanding of the pace that we want to play with and the spacing that we want to try to have each possession. But have they even come close to putting it all together? Not even close. But this has been a great summer for them.
What's been the most encouraging thing in these set of practices?
Probably just the energy that we've practiced with, the cohesion that I've seen so far out of this team. Ashworth has seemed to really kind of just organically fit in. We really haven't had to try to make that happen. He and Trey have worked really well together. One guy's on the ball one possession and the other guy's on the ball the next possession. And rather than me have to dictate that, it's much better that they figured that out on their own.
Did the March excitement carry over? How did the March excitement carry over?
I think there was motivation, certainly. Anytime you're that close, I think the guys that were part of that game understand that we don't want to waste any time. If we've got an opportunity to get better, even though it's June and July, let's try to take advantage of it so we can put ourselves in a position to try to get back to that spot.
Mac, you mentioned Ashford. Just curious in this setting, what you've seen from him so far, I guess, what are the biggest differences in what he offers versus Nemhard?
I mean, they're different players, totally different players. Stevens played a lot more during his life off the ball than R2 did. R2 had the ball in his hands really all the time. So that part of it's more natural for Steven. Obviously, R2 got in the paint, created some things that Steven probably isn't going to be able to do. But, like Ryan was a good shooter and Steven was an elite shooter last year. And hopefully he can carry that over. I think there's always a transition when you try to adjust our pace with how you shoot the ball initially. And hopefully this summer is really going to help him with that. Yeah, he's been good. I really liked the way he was practicing until he broke his nose, and then he's come back from it pretty well. So he's done some really good things, much more aggressive with the basketball, and that aggressiveness is carrying over to the defensive end and on the backboards. And he's had a good summer, and hopefully we can build off it this fall.
Is the preparation for the games on this trip any different? Are you able to watch film, any of that on the team?
Absolutely not. None.
Is that an advantage for you
I'm
guys? How are you going to use
going
that
to be
going
watching the waves, make sure that high tide, low tide. I'll try to figure all that out. But no, we won't be watching any film. We're just going to go out, roll it out there, and play, have some fun. It'll be awesome for Fred to be home and have some of his family there. So it's going to be a great experience. But like I said, while the games are important because they get some of our new guys a taste, we're not putting a high priority on them at all.
Are you guys going to the island Fred is from, or?
No, they'll come to us. I think Fred said it's a 20-minute flight or a 2-hour boat ride. So his family will be with us all week.
Since that Bahamas trip isn't really about the wins or losses, what will make it successful in your eyes?
I think if guys come back feeling good about their progress over the course of the summer, maybe enough good things happen in the games for some of our new guys that they enter fall camp with a sense of confidence. And then that, some of the younger guys that maybe are still in their shell because we're there and we're spending a lot of time together, our veterans are able to kind of pull them out of it, get them into the fold a little bit more, and develop that important team chemistry.
How is the walk-on freshman?
Really good. They work. They're not afraid to compete. They're making some mistakes, which is natural. But they've all been really good additions to our team.
What's that going to be like for you?
It's a blessing because I don't really get to go home a lot, so I get to cherish this moment with my family, my friends, and everybody.
First stop when you get there, what's the necessity of the mom?
I don't know, just go straight to the beach, I guess.
I know with these foreign trips, different lineups get tried out. You'll probably start a few games out there. What are you hoping to show most during that time?
Just hoping to show people how good I am and all the talent on the island.
How competitive have these practices been so far?
It's great going head to head with Call. You got other freshmen, it's Brock, Joshua. It's good to get a test of everybody. Brock is a shooter. Calk is a big guy, straight back to the rim. So it's good to work on both inside and outside.
Was it intentional on you guys' part to make this as competitive as possible before you guys head out? Or was it just kind of going through the motions?
I would just say we always go hard in everything we do, so it's just a natural thing to go hard every time we step out.
When do you feel like your game has grown from last season till now?
I'm getting way more confident, being able to run out and just be able to feel natural on the floor, not being able to feel like I'm gonna make a mistake and be scared because I'm not really used to all of this. So it's great to be growing and gaining a lot of confidence.
What was your first reaction when you heard the trip was going to the Bahamas? And who'd you call right immediately when you heard?
I called my mom, and then she was just happy to see me. It's pretty solid.
When's the last time you played it from?
The last time I played in front of my mom was the Big East tournament.
Okay.
Yeah.
Will you be nervous?
Huh?
Will you be nervous?
Probably. I'm kind of nervous now.
Charles, one of the big differences now between this team and last year and what it feels like playing alongside.
Yeah, obviously we had a great team last year, and this year, I think we're going to have another great one. It's going to probably look a little different just because, like you said, we added two high volume, high quality shooters, and with that, the spacing on the floor has just been, really great for everybody, including myself and Trey, to get downhill and whatnot, and for Kalk as well. And Kalk's shooting it better now as well too. So just the spacing on the floor is probably the biggest difference.
Describe your connection with Ashworth early on.
Yeah, well, I think, we kind of play the same way, like to move the ball, move without the ball, and both, high-quality shooters, and it's been a pretty seamlessly transition getting to play with Steven.
What are the objectives for the veterans in this summer session?
Just to lead the young guys. Obviously we got kind of a lot of new guys here, whether it's transfers or freshmen, kind of just teaching them how it is day in and day out, what's expected of them, and kind of, what it takes to get where we got last year.
What do the freshmen look like first time getting to go back to Florida?
Oh, the freshmen are good. Yeah, they're eager to learn. They listen to everything you say, and they're competitors. They play hard all the time. It's been a lot of fun, and looking forward to continuing that as we go forward.
How about the depth of this team compared to last year?
Yeah, I think obviously we got some key transfers that came in, and Francisco's looked great as well, and Fred's improved as well. So. I think the depth, is something we talked about a lot last year, didn't always come into fruition, and I think this year we'll probably see that a little more.
Who's a better quarterback, you
I'm going to go with myself, but Booker's definitely, he's up and coming. He's a youngin'. He can sling it, but we'll see.
Anything else for Barry? All right.